Welcome to the Invincible CEO YouTube channel. I am Dede, the Invincible CEO, and I am the last most fun, exciting manifestation coach you never knew you needed. But yet here we are having so much fun. And per your request, my beautiful YouTube subscribers and viewers, you wanted to hear some client success stories about how my clients and friends win big, and win all the time. So ask and it is given. And boy, do we have an amazing guest today with a huge win, an ongoing journey. So happy to call her my friend, my client, and to be blessed to be part of her journey. With no further ado, let me bring the most wonderful, fabulous, ta-da, Shari Alyse, host of Good Morning Joy, to the Invincible CEO YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Woo woo! Thanks for having me here.
Woo.
I'm excited to blow the roof off this place.
All right, there you go, because who needs a roof anyway?
Right.
So I'm going to kind of turn this over to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, as you mentioned, I am the host of the daytime talk show, Good Morning Joy. It's filmed here in Los Angeles, but it is streamed around the world on all of the networks. And I am also a media consultant and publicist, best-selling author, and keynote and TEDx speaker. So all of the ways, all of the things that I can get in front of you and you could say, as Dede loves, tell me about my eyes.
Tell me about my, yes, absolutely. And just what beautiful variety that you have there. So this is an opportunity for you to share your wins. I really do mean that. I want to see you win. I want to see you win big. I want to see you win all the time. So where would you like to begin with your win?
Well, I want to actually jump off of what you just said about you wanting to see us win big, because I believe that that is where I owe my success to. Besides all the work I did before I met you, the long way, but your desire, your container that you have held me in, that feels and I know is authentic, because, you know, coaches out there can say, oh, I want to see you win, or I want the best for you. And yeah, but it's very different with you. I feel held. I have felt held. I felt supported. I have felt like I have a cheerleader in the back going, go, go, go. And as soon as I might find myself going off path, I feel the nudge right back to center. So as you say, I want to see you win big. I know it's the most truthful statement that you've said.
Well, thank you for that. And I know our journey together started somewhere back in like this 2017. It's been a while. But I want to kind of focus your journey maybe the last 2 years or so.
Yeah, it's so interesting because 2 years ago, I don't even know what 2 years ago is. I know, honestly, I know where I was, I know where I am now. And I think those 2 years seem so compacted because so much has happened in that space and time.
Yes, it has.
Yeah. Where I have said, you know, that I've been on this long journey, I've had a desire to be a television host, to be on TV since I was a young girl, actually. And in the last 2 years since working with you, it has blown up. So I've done all of the things beforehand. It's not like I hadn't done shows. I was working towards it. I've always been working towards it.
We actually did a show together there for a little while, if I remember correctly.
We did. We did. Thanks for nothing. But we even did something before then, though, too. You were a guest on my show, and I was a guest on an interview that you did.
Yes.
Me.
Yes.
So we've always been destined.
Oh, absolutely. And even we got to spend some time out in Sedona, Arizona.
Yes, you do. You were an amazing speaker at the wellness event.
Yes.
Yep. But in these last 2 years specifically, I didn't realize, I would say, before really working with you like an immersive way, that I was basically on a loop of doing the things, getting that achievement, but then backing right back up, taking 10 steps backwards to then come back around. And what I know has happened in the last 2 years is that I've been pushed, shoved off of that loop, and by the hurricane, the tornado herself, Dede Povernick. Okay.
Well, I do give you an option to jump before I push, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, I think me saying yes to working with you was the
Was
yes.
yeah,
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 because I
yeah.
knew that it wasn't, I knew working with you was serious business. And as soon as you said, that you're our pit bull and you've got our done deal and you're holding that for us, I knew that there was no, I didn't know, I knew that there was no failure here. And I continue to feel that every day, even if as I like the bird that's left the nest, that keeps holding out, the worm to come back because maybe, you see I'm flying in a different direction. So these 2 short years, my television show that was once filmed right here from my home office has now gone into a studio here in LA. So I'm filming live in a studio. I did a brief stint stand-up comedy at some top comedy clubs, which wasn't this huge dream of mine, but it was something that I was like, I'm curious about. Let's say yes to that. And I jumped in front of the line and got on a stage that a lot of people that have been doing this for years,
Yes, yes, yes.
would have loved to.
Yeah.
Um, I just recently, we're talking wins. I just recently returned from a trip to India, which I was hired to go there to do an exclusive one-on-one interview with one of the top spiritual leaders in the world on meditation. And
That was so exciting. That was so exciting to see and to see all the videos. Oh
yeah,
my
and it's
goodness.
interesting because just today I got a message from one of them because the community, the people that I met there, that's what I'm taking with me. And, speaking about, I feel like they pop up at certain times when
Yes.
I'm to be reminded of what happened over there.
Yes. Yes.
Uh, and so that's been beautiful. So that was a huge win, which still stuff is coming from that. I just got hired to bring my show Good Morning Joy as well to Italy.
Worldwide, baby.
Worldwide.
That was part of your done deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, a huge part of my done deal is
Yeah.
traveling for work, is being
Yes.
on the road, bringing the show on the road.
Yeah.
And the
And
last thing that I haven't shared yet that just
yes.
happened this morning,
Uh-oh.
uh,
Uh-oh.
one of my clients, my media clients, said to me, I was so inspired by what you did in India, and I'm going to be taking basically her retreats worldwide. And she was like, I don't know. I feel like that Good Morning Joy needs to be on the road with me. And she's like, I want to have this conversation.
Nice. Congratulations. It just
Yeah,
keeps rolling in. So, if I understand correctly, 2 years ago, this was all conceptual in your head.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's been conceptual in my head for years
For
about
years.
what
Yeah.
it could look like. And now it's physically manifested and still going and growing because there is, of course, the next level, which
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Because you just debuted your next season of your show today.
Yes.
You have amazing guests on your show, which is absolutely mind blowing. I love the variety of guests that you have.
Yeah, it's really great because I get, like today was, former Baywatch star Jeremy Jackson, like a celebrity, but then also paired with a visionary who, started this global campaign for people for self-acceptance. And then I have a kitchen psychic coming up, and I've got like so many and best-selling authors, and just really, yeah, a great variety.
Amazing people
Yeah.
that you're sharing your joy, sharing you. And that this is for me, from my end as a coach, and the fact that we have developed an amazing friendship.
Hmm.
So it's a win-win situation there for me. But to watch this all unfold has been absolutely just such a joy for me and to continue. What so I'm just like, so my baby, my baby.
I just flew from the nest. Yeah.
So what would you say is the main thing that is different about what we do together?
I've thought about this because I wanted to say, like, what wants to come up is the belief. The belief, but then I also, like, I feel like I've always believed in myself and what is possible and what I will do. I don't think I've ever wavered on that. But now there is the belief that I could have it right now, that I don't have to wait for something to happen or somebody, that I can, if I really wanted to, snap my fingers and instantly manifest it. It's the working with you has been really the embodying of who my done deal character is. That more so than thinking about who they are, but actually being them. And am I perfect? Yes.
Yes. Yes, you are. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, you are.
I want to say that for everybody, that the work with you and having you in my corner is in those moments where I see who I am, my innermost self, my highest being, as someone else, as separate from me. My working with you is that quick reminder and shove, oh no, she's not over there, she's right here.
Yeah. Yeah, my wish for everyone is for them to see themselves how I see them. And to step into that. And should we talk about the bungee jumps a little bit?
Yeah.
A session of talking about the coaching and not talk about the bungee jumps.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which ones I've done. I feel like I've done, like, for the last 2 years, I've done so many. All I've done is jump out off of sides of bridges.
Yes. Pick your favorite one.
Yeah, I think the biggest bungee jump that kind of catapulted everything was right after we finished doing Thanks for Nothing, or right at the end of it. I decided to just start pitching celebrities to be on my show, which hadn't been developed yet. It was,
you're asking people to come onto a show that doesn't exist, but you, other than in your imagination, it exists. But if they said yes that day, there was nothing there.
Correct.
That's the way to do it.
Correct. Yeah, that was the bunch. Like, that was, this is the show. I'd love to have you on. This is what we'll do. And as soon as I got my first yes, I was like, I better put this show together.
Yeah.
And then, but that bungee jump there then catapulted me to start asking more people. And then this was for the Joy Spot, which was done from my home office, when I got Neil Donald Walsh on there, and I got Sark, and I got all of, the bigger names on there, which then bungee jumped me into the big one, which was, all right, you've always wanted to be in a studio. You don't need to go and wait for a network to bring you in. And so I made the personal investment to start doing my show from a studio. And that was a huge, and still is, every time I go into there and I walk through those doors, it's a bungee jump. Having people fly across the country to come be on my show, to invest in that show for you today. So don't go anywhere. To invest in that, that's a bungee jump to say, yes, this is worth it. Come on in.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's so exciting.
I know. And I sometimes am not, I'm not outside of it looking in, you're just kind of in the motion of doing it, and really taking the time out, as we're talking about it, to really take in
all
what
that's happening.
Not me, but what we have created here.
And what's really exciting about that is that whenever I get messages in the messenger and it's from you, I'm like, I can't wait to hear what the next thing is, because I know there's something else. Every time it's like I get another cookie from the cookie jar. I love getting the messages.
And it always feels like there's, not that you want more, but I feel like the daughter or the somebody that's like coming and like report, like, I want to make you proud. It's like that, because I feel I feel, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing it for you, but I feel your love, and I feel your support, and I feel the cheering and the encouraging, and just, it's great to have belief in yourself. And it's also great to have people that believe as much as you do and are supporting you and holding you up. And that, I'll keep saying, I feel like is the biggest part of working with you. And as much as you have changed my mindset, which of course we have done, but there's having that person in your corner.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I feel the same way about you for myself. So thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So if someone's watching and they're sitting on the fence of whether they should do coaching with me, what would you say to them?
Jump off the fence.
Got my
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly a no-brainer. And I know a lot of people say that, but my life is literally completely different because of working with Dede. And if you are tired of taking the long road, the long path of knowing that the goal is there and you'll get there, but you're ready to get there now, then bungee jump off of the bridge and say yes to working with you.
Yes. I always say I'm that bridge jumping friend your mother warned you about.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
It's a true story. And that's what makes it even more fun.
So another wonderful thing to share is that you are a featured channel on the Invincible CEO YouTube channel. So friends, if you ever go to the homepage and check down at the bottom, you will see all the beautiful featured channels. So congratulations on being a featured channel here. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel and a little bit deeper detail on what you're doing with Good Morning Joy?
Yeah, for sure. So first, thank you for having me as a featured channel. You're featured on mine as well. I love being able to share you with the world.
Thank you.
So my channel, it's dual purpose. So we've got Good Morning Joy, season 1 and 2 on there, which the show is all about sharing good things, good news stories that are happening in the world, good conversations, and then having a whole lot of good fun. And so it's really about making a dent in the media world and sharing positive, inspiring, joyful, fun stories. So you can catch, there's a new one every week. We premiere every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. So you can find that on my channel, plus all the replays of season 1 with amazing guests. And then on the rest of the channel, I've been creating videos for well over a decade. So you'll never run out of content there. But I share, often I'm on my morning walks and I always feel so connected on those morning walks. So I'm sharing, thoughts and some challenges, but really, inspiration, motivation. And then, of course, I share shorts from people that I've interviewed. I talk to people on the streets here in Los Angeles, in India, soon in Italy. So it's a mix of really, if you're looking for positive way to not just start your day, but any time of your day, then that's the channel that you would go to, in addition, of course, to Dede's.
And you would never expect anything less from America's Joy Magnet.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's other stuff on there though, too. I think what makes me America's Joy Magnet, if I'm honest, is really it's not about glossing over the stuff in life. It's about sharing the truth of all the things that we go through. And I think that's important. And I think that that's where the real joy comes from, is the full acceptance of the human side of us. And then, of course, the powerful, badass spiritual side of us.
There you go. There you go. And we can find you also at ShariAlyse.com.
That's correct. And then all my socials are on there as well. I'm really big on Instagram and TikTok. So that, they can find me there as well.
Awesome. Well, I really, really appreciate you coming and spending time here today and sharing part of your journey, because I'm so thrilled to share the success stories, the ongoing success stories. So we're going to have to keep updating this, because it's just more and more and more. As soon as you say yes, everything you want gets added onto you. And you're a living testament to that. So thank you so much.
Thank you for helping me make my dreams continually come true.
You're welcome. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. I hope you enjoyed our conversation today with Shari Alyse, for stopping by and sharing your big wins, win after win. I really appreciate you deeply sharing your journey with me. And now, my manifesting friends, my question to you is, what will your manifestation success story sound like when I interview you for the channel? How different do you want your life to be 3 months from now? And if you're not quite sure exactly what service or product is best for you, why not sign up for a clarity consult with me, so that we can figure out, number one, if we are a good fit together, because that's very important. We must be a good fit. And if we are, what type of product or service would you like to explore? Thank you again for being here. Please like the video if you really enjoyed and liked Adina's success story. Why not comment below and let her know how her success story has inspired you? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And if you'd like to hear more success stories of the wonderful clients of the Invincible CEO for over the past 15 years, I can't believe it's been 15 years, then check out the videos right now on your screen. From the bottom of my heart, with deepest appreciation, thank you for all that you do in making this channel such a success and allowing me to live my wish fulfilled. Enjoy.